Welcome, welcome. I am Bridget Bartlett. I'm the CEO and founder of Vision Marketing and Design. I'm going to go ahead and let Ricky in here. Thank you all for joining me. Today is our Friday Q&A session, so all of my members can hop in here. If you're not a member yet, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com, check out a demo. Super, super cool. Let me go ahead and make sure that this is all opened. I do have some things that I did want to share with you guys quickly before I take your questions. So first of all, if you want to know how to join, if you are a member inside your dashboard, go to the resources tab and you want to scroll down and you'll see Q&A Fridays. You just want to click there and that goes right to the Zoom link. Okay. Some other things, let me pull up my little cheat sheet here so that I remember everything. The resource area, just to remind you guys that it is a different login. It's actually a totally separate domain and everything that's embedded into the account. So it does have the same email address as your normal My Vision Agency account, but just know that it is a different password. I know that kind of confuses people. I'm always looking for ways to make that better. Something else, if you want to upgrade, okay, so then we're going to talk more about this, of course. We're adding the lead system. I'm super stoked about that. It's great if you're a high-level agency owner, or if you are a member, you are able to purchase this, and then we're going to add this into your My Vision Agency account, okay? Because we're kind of changing things around, what I'm going to do is change our plans again. So you guys who have been with me for a long time, you are so blessed because, of course, nothing changes for you guys. You can keep doing everything that you've always done and keep all of the tools. But what I'm going to do is focus on the Facebook marketing tools. And then we're going to just kind of leave the other tools as like a la carte. Okay. Because a lot of people, don't really need all of those tools, and they're really like so much value. I need to compare, what is a good membership price and then what is a good price for all of the tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys until the end of the month to upgrade. If you want to get access to all of the tools in the professional plan, let me mute my phone here. It seemed to always forget that part. But you can upgrade there and get all of the tools, but just know that after, on the end of the month, we're not going to have a plan where it has access to all of the tools anymore. Okay. So definitely check that out if you're interested in that. The Vision Leads system, if you go and you click on Vision Leads, definitely check out the demo. We talked about that this week. You can also see kind of how it works in here. So this is a B2B business leads system. Okay, so tons of automations and things. As of now, actually, when you are a new Vision member today, when you get your account, it's going to have this automated system loaded in. Okay, so every My Vision Agency member from this point on is going to have this system loaded in. Of course, the price has gone up to accommodate that. But you guys as Vision members, if you do want this lead system, all you need to do is purchase with my affiliate link. Okay, I actually talked to the team because I wanted a way for you guys to just use my affiliate link, because looking at this from a business perspective, I want you to have that price because I have high-level agency owners and members, and I don't want to have to say it's one price for members, one price for agency owners, because I want you guys to just have that consistent price, right? So what we're going to do is allow you to use my affiliate link. So even as a member, it's still $150 a month, or for those 1,000 search results, or 2,000 for 250 or whatever, right? The only thing is, if you are a high-level agency owner, then you will sign up and you'll get access to all of your things, and then you will load this into your own account and all of that. If you are a My Vision Agency member, we're going to do that for you. And since I know a lot of you guys have already built your websites and systems and things like that, what we're going to do is actually give you a sub account, so an additional sub account. So you'll have your main account, and then you'll have your lead system account, so that you don't have to worry about, getting things all messed up while you're trying to learn your system and all of that. Okay, so I'm super excited about that. So you guys can sign up today. Just make sure that when you do that, that you message me down here when you once you have paid for your lead system, because I want to know as soon as possible, so that one, I can make sure that I got credit for the sale, because duh, it's affiliate marketing, right? But also because I want to go ahead and create that sub account and get you loaded in, and it is a manual process. And I know that you guys are super excited to actually get in and start creating it. The team did also finally automate the process. So I think it's taking a lot less time. They're, definitely moving at lightning speed to make sure that we as resellers have, everything that we need. Okay. So looking at my little list here. Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing now. And I wanted to talk to you about the Twilio changes. So there is definitely with texting, all of the, the regulations they're cracking down on sending text messages and all of the compliance things, right? So what HighLevel has done, which makes that, this is why I love HighLevel. They are proactively, preemptively, whatever the word is, they're making sure that we do not get, basically our client's account shut down, our account shut down for not being compliant and keeping up with all the regulations. So what HighLevel has done, at this point right now, when you are a HighLevel agency owner, you have to have your own Twilio account, okay, for your own agency. And then what you can do is either allow the client to manage their own Twilio account, or you can create a sub account within your Twilio account and then allow your clients to use that. And then you can manage, do the rebilling and the SaaS configurator, and you can mark it up, and you can do lots of things that are really cool with it. But if you are not someone who is very techy and you're not up to par with compliance and all these things, then it becomes an issue. So I have decided, like, from this, when I first signed up for HighLevel, I didn't want to have to do that. I didn't feel secure enough in my skills. I didn't really want to hire someone to do that. And so these are all things that you need to consider as an agency. I'm just giving you the information, right? So what I decided is just to let my clients use their own, right? But I know, like, local business clients, or if you're like a new marketer, even with my experience, I am not up to par and, with all of the compliance that goes with Twilio. So what HighLevel is doing is they're actually changing it so that you can use your own Twilio account, but they have an ISV service now. So you can change your system, and check out the video that I did yesterday if you want to figure out, the step-by-step how to do that. But now you, as the HighLevel agency owner, you can be connected to the lead connector system, which is really HighLevel's Twilio account. So what HighLevel is going to do is they are going to be the main account, and then each agency is like a sub account within their account. So they're going to put in a lot of safety stops, different like regulations. They're going to, make sure that everything is compliant from their end. Okay. They're also going to kind of toggle it on so that it's like when you get a new member, they can only send like 250 text messages the first day, and then the second day, like 500. And the point of that is to, again, remain compliant, to not be spammy. If you create a brand new phone number and then you go send 10,000 text messages, that's just going to do damage. It's not going to really do any good, but cost a lot of money, and then basically burn that phone number. Okay, so they're kind of, by them managing it, they're forcing us to be in compliance, which I love, because I love to outsource things to people who are better than me at something, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So for my vision agency, I signed up for the lead connector system. Okay, but you as members, if you already have your Twilio account connected, you don't have to do anything. You can certainly, we can change it for you. Just contact support. We'll get things switched over for you. You don't have to worry about migrating numbers. From the agency perspective, it's literally like we just have to send an email to Twilio, and HighLevel even literally is like, send it to this email, CC this thing, this person, put this in the subject line, put this in the body, and then send. I mean, it's really easy to do. So don't worry about it being technical or whatever. So just so that you know, if you are using your own Twilio account, you're totally fine. Whether you're an agency or a sub account, you're totally fine right now. That it's not a big deal. But if you do want to get moved over to have them manage it and make sure that you are being compliant, then you can definitely let us know, or check out that video that I did yesterday and sign up for the ISV system and get on board. Okay, so that those are the announcements I wanted to make. So lots of really, really cool things coming. And I know that you guys are probably, I am like geeked out, excited about this lead system. So what do you guys think? How's your week? Let me know what's up.
Well, I guess I'll go first again.
Okay.
Well, like again, I'm in the system and I love it. I mean, it's very powerful. It gives us posture. A posture, really, you can select who you want to be your customer. I mean, it's really, even for a new person that's just getting started with, I recommend it because it puts you in a position where you don't have to know a lot. Now, the thing I haven't done fully yet, Bridget, which I'm probably going to take my consulting time that I have available, is the $1 million funnel. Is that the funnel that runs everything? That's the question was one of the questions I had going through it, because I didn't went through all the training that they have on it. I didn't went through that whole, I did, I don't know, maybe an hour or two, went through the video that they had in there for that.
So the $1 million, the two funnels that come with the system, that is for you to resell it. So it's basically, the agency owner gets it. So there's actually two snapshots that you get. One is the reseller. So they give you like the template, the webinar, all of those things, right? You get the template for that. And that's the snapshot. But then the one that is labeled Comet Lead System Basic, that's the one that goes into the client account. So that's the one, and that's what we're going to use like from this point on in our agency. But what I've done is I've added all of the templates and websites, because we have over 160 websites and funnels. And so basically what I'm just doing is using their system as the framework and then adding in my own websites and different things that I want to add in there. But I really am keeping the workflows simple like they have them, because they have all the things that I have, but better. So I'm like, why mess with a good thing?
Just rebrand it. That's it.
Yeah, because now, and this is something I wanted to talk about today too, because I know that you guys are so smart, and I am definitely, I'm looking at all the different ways, because you have something like this that it's like, okay, great, we have this lead system and we have HighLevel. Now what? What do you do with it? How do you position it to make it like for your agency, right? Well, if you look at cometsuite.com, you can see how they positioned it, because it's actually their system. One of the things that I am going to do is I'm going to sell the membership for a certain price. And then, with, of course, my additional tools and things like that. And that's like the starter, right? That's the membership. I can create a free trial. People can get in and kind of look at the automations and all of that stuff, and all the website templates and all of that. And then, of course, some additional tools and the training. So I'm packaging that as the offer, right? But then inside the system, you can purchase your lead gen, like an upgrade, right? Because I think it's kind of overwhelming for people. And this is kind of how I need to position it, because my clients are small business or marketers or agency owners. And so I needed to find a way to kind of accommodate that group of people. So I think starting out with the basic package and then letting them purchase the lead, because look, they're logging into your dashboard, they're seeing the whole system, right? And then they're going to realize it gives them time to, at a low cost, at a low price, to get, those 3 emails written, to get things, situated, maybe create an offer if they didn't have one. So they kind of have time at that price to do that. And then when they're ready, or they try to do it on their own and they're like, this is too much work. Then when they're ready, they can purchase access to the lead system. So it's like the HighLevel, your membership, and then using that as the upsell. But you may want to just position it like kind of how they do, right? It's like $297 for the system and the leads, and then $497 or whatever, because your costs. And HighLevel, this is what I love about HighLevel, because you could sell 1 million licenses. You could get 1 million members and it costs you no more money.
It's a great tool. It's the perfect storm with HighLevel. The question I have, those 3 emails and that funnel part that automates and it puts it all into that CRM form, is that one of those funnels that's in there?
Definitely go back and check the training that I did Wednesday.
I will.
I definitely I walked through that, and we talked about.
Well, never mind. I had a chance to look at the video, so I'm good.
You're good. I just want to. It's easier for you to actually see it, because I talked about not just where to go and edit, but I talked about how to really create a strategy with those 3 emails so that you can really maximize. Like, you want to get them to open, what do you want to put in there? How you need to have an offer first. Like, don't ever just sign up and then think you're going to just get a bunch of, leads into the system and you're just going to be a millionaire next month, or your booking calendar will be full. You need to have a good offer. And it really all starts with the offer. Right. If you're sending traffic, if people are opting in, but they're not signing up, that tells you a lot about your offer, about maybe your funnel. It gives you a lot of analytics, but this is why I say you have to just get started, because you don't know what's going to work until you actually start doing it. But I'm super excited. I can't wait to do more training. And I've been so busy signing people up and getting things restructured that I haven't even gotten to play with it as much as I want to. So.
I want to do a video. I want to do a video on that, and I think that's how I'm gonna position myself for business owners or the niche I'm dealing with. I just need, once I watch your video, then I know how to do, because I'm gonna do several videos. I got a lot of videos I've been doing already, so I'm stoked about a video for this. So yeah.
And watch that in the funnel, you'll see the webinar. Of course, the webinar video is branded to them, but it's a great example for you to see the process. I was taking notes when I was watching it, because I'm kind of I do this in commercials when I watch TV too. I swear, I'm so annoying to watch TV with. But I love to notice how people at what point do they share the offer? How do they start out the video? Is it are they talking about pain points? Usually you see videos like, are you tired of XYZ? Because now we have the solution. I want to know how they're positioning that, and also you can see how they position their offer. They have the webinar, and then they have this whole system, and that comes with it as well. The follow-up, the automations, and all of that. So you get one snapshot, the reseller, automations, the funnels, all of that, and then you get the member one. So yeah, super cool. Webinar is definitely great. And I love how they did case studies, and they showed, because it's so simple. When you watch it, it's if you have a great offer that's converting 20% of the time, and you send 1,000 qualified leads to that offer, even if it converts 2% of the time, that's a game changer for a lot of people's businesses. And oh my gosh, Terry, I'm so sorry. I'm dominating this whole thing because I couldn't wait to talk to you guys about it. But you can also offer a service, right? So, and we're going to talk again, more practical use cases and things next week. But you can provide this as a service. So think about this, okay? What do you think a business owner would pay if you said, look, we're going to give you access to this system. Okay. We're going to set it all up for you. We're going to build all of your automations. We're going to even customize your funnel for you. Okay. We're going to write those 3 emails and make sure that it's a really compelling offer. And then we are going to send every single month, we're going to send 1,000 qualified leads to the offer. Okay. what do you think a business, because look, they're all hands off. No, they don't want to have to, they're like lawyers, you know, they went to law school. That's what they want to do. They don't want to figure out how to write converting emails. That's our job, right? So our job is to be that solution for them. So you could do that with like $1,000 onboarding, and then you could do like, if you did the $300 package a month, do you think a lawyer is going to be overjoyed that you just sent them, you know, let's say 2%, so like 20 appointments? You know what I'm saying? That's like a no-brainer. And it takes you no time. You use this system, you set them all up, right? The automation's already built. You write those 3 emails that might take you an hour. And then you send the leads, right? It might take you an hour to send all of those leads. You put them on a drip campaign so that it's sending like 50 a day, because you definitely don't want to bombard a calendar, right? So you just put it on drips and 50 a day. And now this lawyer is like, this is the best company I have ever used because I'm getting my calendar filled. I don't have to do anything. And now you, the agency owner, you just once a month, you spend an hour on this account.
And if they don't, that's leads that gonna go to another lawyer.
Yeah.
You'll never run out of people. This is a game changer.
I know.
I think the fear, the challenge, I don't like to use the words because power words, is it's so simple, it seems scary.
Mm-hmm.
It's so simple, like, is this really gonna work? And I think the key is just taking action with it. I'm excited about it. I've just been moving, so I'm ready to implement and put it out there. So yeah, I'm gonna watch your videos.
This is like, because, you know, I'm very skeptical when it comes to like the new latest thing or whatever. But what is cool and what makes me feel confident about like, you know, restructuring my whole business around it is because I know these guys who have created this. This is not something they created to sell. They created it because they needed this solution in their own agency. They were trying to stand out, you know, just like all of us as a high-level agency. It's like, you have HighLevel, now what do you do with it? How do you, you know, what if you're, and I know I hear this a lot from people who are HighLevel owners. They're like, well, I get into a meeting and then people are like, isn't this HighLevel? What would keep me from creating my own HighLevel account? Now, for me, I love that. I'm like, you can, and let me help you do that. Here's my affiliate link. I have all these things for you. Let's get you set up. So it's like, now we have this added thing. Okay. So you can rebrand, you can do all these things, but you have this lead gen system, which makes you stand out because you're not only providing SaaS, but you're providing SaaS as a service, right? So, oh my gosh, beautiful. It's a beautiful system, but they used it. I mean, 8 million leads have gone through this system. I mean, it has been tested and tried, and this is what has made them so successful. So, yeah.
I got a question, Bridget.
Yeah.
And it was on one of our videos that you did this week. Setting this up, since this is cold email, you got to warm that up. Should I create a subdomain for that email, particularly for that, like per client? I'm thinking about clients now. So each one, we want to warm them up, get a domain that not their main domain, but another domain to run that cold outreach to.
Yeah, and I actually, and this is one of the reasons why in my own agency, I wanted to create, like for you guys as members, I wanted to create an additional sub account because what I did is I created, like now I have my vision email.com, and that's what I'm using for cold emails because I have, you know, I've worked to keep a great and a great, you know, email reputation and things for my own email. So I definitely don't want to burn that doing cold traffic. But also, and this is what I always talk about, you know, anytime you're doing like cold marketing, the goal is always to get them to take an action that leads them into your warm system. You know, so it's like I might be blasting out some cold emails, but when they click the link and then they register for like whatever, now they're like in my main account where I'm going to like, I have my booking calendar, my good emails, all of those things, because all that follow up, I want to be good quality email reputation.
Okay. I was just curious if that was one of my questions.
Yeah, be
And
careful with
Mailgun.
cold email and HighLevel or your personal domains. Be careful. They actually have a really good walkthrough. GHL, like they have a really good walkthrough. I think it's like almost an hour long, and he breaks it down for you. But I wouldn't. My business, we do 150,000 emails a week. We don't touch go HighLevel until, like Bridget said, until they're warm. They take an action, they register, they're a hand raiser, they show interest. Yeah. Because you'll burn your domain.
You know, that's another thing about dripping. That can, like, don't
Yeah.
get your 1,000 leads and then go fill it up and then just blast them all out. Don't do that. I mean,
No.
that even Mailgun will shut your account down if they see you're doing that. But if you just get your leads and then you set them on that drip, it's like the same thing, because you don't even notice it's being sent. It's just, you know, 50 a day or whatever you want to do. So it's a great way to warm it up, but also to not be spammy. And
Yeah.
Hi, Ray. I see your hand up.
I want to enter this conversation from a different point of view. I have a friend who has developed a system that is just really good. It's in vitamin marketing and nutrition marketing and all those kinds of things. And he's just shown it to me, and it's turnkey. He's got the emails, he's got everything he's going to send, and he'd like me to consider joining. And so it's really great, fantastic system, and it doesn't cost anything. You don't market your own, you don't have to buy your own products to get into the system or anything like that. It's totally free until you start marketing. So if I went and got leads from Go HighLevel and funnel them in, and that's, you know, that's where it stops with Comment Suite. It stops with the leads. That's what I want. I want to go get the qualified leads in the nutrition market, and then take those leads out of that system and put them in this new system that this guy has developed, and it's really making great strides. What do you see wrong with that?
Yeah, I don't see
It's
anything
not
wrong.
using Go HighLevel. It's not using anything except to get the leads that are qualified.
Yeah, let me show you. It's actually really easy to do, because one of the things that you can do with this also is not just, and first of all, how beautiful is this? They've taken away all the comic colors. And so when you embed this into your agency, this is what it looks like now. But what you do is when you have your leads, like, let me go here. So let's say this is your lead search that you want to use and take to the other system. You can click here and then export those. So you could use those by you just upload to another system. You could even upload to another HighLevel account or Aweber, or you could even use the leads to create like a custom audience on Facebook if you're running paid ads. That's another really popular, very awesome way of using those leads. So yeah, you can use them however you want to.
Good.
Yeah. Gio?
Hey, Bridget.
Hey.
So I know we were kind of talking about this before. Is there anything that you can, like an idea as far as like a mind map, where I want to create a Go HighLevel account and I want people who have like a membership to their portion, not that they have their own account, but I also want to be able to track, like maybe on a who referred who basis, like almost like a mind map. Like if I could share this, can I share a screen or no? Like just for argument's sake, something like this. That way that we know, like, this person referred these 3 people and so on and so forth, and it keeps going and going. That way we could keep track of who referred who. Is there anything that's in place or anything that we could use to kind of keep track of that?
Terry, I know that you do a lot of network marketing. Do you know of?
Not the sound here, but you need something that's going to create a genealogy. Is what you need. That way, it'll automatically as more people keep referring, because that's what you're tracking as a genealogy tree.
Are you able to do that on Go HighLevel? Like, are you already using it for that or no?
No,
No.
I'm strictly agency. So, but based on what you're sharing, because you want to keep track of that, that's the genealogy software, whatever you want to get to create. Or enough, I don't know how to affiliate, because I know affiliate software don't do that. You just set it up and it runs. But the genealogy tree, as far as Affiliate Pro, you might want to check that out. Affiliate Pro has a system that automatically goes 1,000 levels below. So if you want to track that.
And Pabbly, you can do that as well with
Oh,
Pabbly.
I haven't used
Pabbly,
it
yeah.
yet. I ain't know Pabbly go that deep. They go,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, they
Well,
have, when you're creating the product, it'll
Uh-huh.
say, do you want to make it multi-level? And you can create as many as you want.
Pabbly is the way then.
I know. But I was thinking like specifically in HighLevel. So tell me how, because I'm a process person. I need to know, how do you want to put them in the system first?
So for argument's sake, to simplify it, let's say we have an MLM, right? So every time someone signs up, they have their own affiliate link that's created. We want to make it so that they can just share their link to someone that they want to invite, whether it's to their Facebook group or their friends and family. That person clicks on the link and automatically is invited to the instance of Go HighLevel, that account. And now we know, we're able to track it. Like, okay, this person came from this link, so it belongs to this person because they referred them to it. That way we can help that, help the whole genealogy, like the downline, take care of who they referred. Yet it's still in our agency account, so we can keep track of it, send messages to everybody. And
so here's kind of what I'm thinking. Okay, you could create, if you go to Pabbly, all right, you could create like your multi-level marketing for, let's say, a product. Okay. And then you can figure out your tiers. All right. Now let me just show you. I hate trying to explain something and it's maybe a little bit too much. Let's see. It's better to explain it to you.
I don't want to waste everybody's time, but like even if you had something like that, you could, if you don't want to go through the whole thing.
No, it's okay, because I'm sure that either someone watching or someone in the group would benefit from something. That's why Q&A is awesome, because it's more questions than what I can think of on my own. So if you go to the actual creating a product inside of Pabbly, this is what it looks like. Okay, so you have, let me see where it was that I saw you can do the multi-tiers. Oh, maybe it is, sorry, I have to move this out of the way because I don't want to expose my whole business here, but let me see. Commission rule. Okay. So you can go to, let me open this up. All right. So inside of,
Échame
sorry?
pelo para adelante, en los lados.
Okay, so here inside of go to the affiliate, right? And then go to affiliate settings, and then you'll see how you can choose products and plans. Okay, so here, if I was going to do this for myself, and I don't, of course, I want to try to use all the things I already have in place. Otherwise, it's a whole, mess. But what you could do is create a product for each affiliate. Okay, you could do the multi-tiers here, or you can create one product for the affiliates. And then, so when they sign up, then they get their affiliate link. Okay. But you're going to choose whatever tiers that you want to choose here. All right. Now, inside of the affiliate system, right, that the client is going to see, and let me move this out of the way and go to, let me get my actual link to my affiliate account here. My vision agency affiliates.
And then on the tracking end of the Go High Level,
Yeah.
do you recommend just tagging, or will it automatically create like a hierarchy, like Geo or Bridget referred Geo, Geo referred Luke, you know, like how do you see it that way? Do you know?
Yeah. So when you, there's multiple ways. And again, I would really have to kind of map this out to see what the best ways are, but let me just brainstorm with you for a minute. And maybe you can dive into Pabbly and kind of see if this is going to work for your use case. But so here are some options. You have the ability to create multi-tiers with Pabbly. Okay. You also have the ability to choose if you wanted to create, and again, if I'm sure you're trying to automate a lot of this process. So what I would say is at least create one product, okay, and then use your affiliate links. But what you can do is you can, and again, this kind of gets a little bit more complicated, but you can go to Pabbly Connect and you can set up different workflows and then tag for that person. And then that way, if they, you know, if it triggers that particular workflow with this particular tag, and I mean, you can set a system up like that through the Pabbly affiliate program using Pabbly Connect and then sending it in to HighLevel. But if we're just talking about HighLevel specifically, you could do this manually, right? You could just get your report and say, Linda signed up so-and-so, and then tag so-and-so with Linda's tag. And then Linda gets, you know, like you could update Linda's pipeline. You could send out an email sequence and text it. You could do all of your automations just based on Linda's tag.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking would be the probably the easiest way to do it. And then smart lists by Linda. And then it'll show everybody that's connected to Linda.
Yeah. Manually, I would say that's the best process. If you did want to automate that, it would definitely get more complicated. But here's something else about the affiliate program is you could, when you create those multi-levels, when they log into their affiliate account, so like you sign up, you have an affiliate of your program, and then they sign up, they get access to their own affiliate dashboard, and then they'll have like a separate link that they can share to the people that they're signing up. So there's definitely a way to make that happen, just specifically using Pabbly Connect subscription billing and then HighLevel. But as far as like the technicality and then making sure that, you know, all of the processes you want to put in place, that's definitely something that I would have to like really map out.
All right, I'll play with the Pabbly. That was, thank you for showing me that.
Yeah.
And thanks, Terry, for the other thing, the genealogy. You said something else. I forgot that.
Affiliate Pro. You can Google
Affiliate
it.
Pro, yeah.
That's a software, but I like the Pabbly idea.
I know.
I like Pabbly too. Yeah, I love Pabbly.
Yeah.
I didn't know it could do that.
Go down, check out those resources, you know, that Terry said, and this is typically what I do. Somebody suggests something that may work, and then it's like, just kind of go down a rabbit hole, because maybe you find something that is exactly perfect that you need, and then you can integrate it right into HighLevel. I mean, yeah, for sure.
Gotta love those rabbit holes.
Yeah. I know, right? It's where you learn the most. You don't get a lot accomplished, but you certainly learn a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Anybody else have questions? No? Quiet.
I have a ton of questions.
Sure, go ahead.
No, I love how you guys have My Vision Agency set up with the resources tab for us. Like, it's phenomenal. Like, I don't think we talk about it enough. But like, that's an awesome, very clean, very. Is there a way for me to replicate something like that? Like, what did you use to add that tab of resources for?
So yeah, I mean, it's all HighLevel tools. So all that is, and let me share so people watching can see what it looks like. So I literally just built a
Is
just
that
a website page.
Okay,
I'm sorry? Go ahead.
That was website page.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
so I just built a HighLevel website page, right?
Yeah.
And then I just put these, like, these are actually buttons here. And then what I did was I built a membership area. Okay, so then what's cool about the membership area, so if I log in here, and let's say that I wanted to send someone to this specific page here, I can go inside here, I could send them the link so that when they log in, they go right here. Or maybe I want to send them right here so that they don't get lost and, you know, it's easier to figure out. So what I could do is just take this link up here and then just add it to that button. And so that way, when you have, you know, this page, you can embed it into your HighLevel account. And then when they click there, it just goes right to that affiliate marketing training instead of, you know, and as time goes by, it's like, you know, I hear your guys' feedback. I'm always trying to like think of ways to make things easier. So this has definitely been a progression, but I appreciate the feedback. I'm glad that it's easier for you guys to find things that way.
But how did you add the actual resource tab on the column like that? That
do you
you know, on your navigation column on the left.
Oh, the links, the special links on your side where resources and all that.
Yeah.
Oh,
The menu tab.
Yeah,
yeah,
menu links.
let me go here. Let me do this in the scenes here.
Because we all have access to that,
Yeah.
or whoever you say that you have access to.
Yeah.
That's like, for me, it would be a solution and a half.
Yeah, so inside of your HighLevel agency account, okay, you want to go to down to the bottom, go to settings, and then you want to go to custom menu link. And then you'll see you have this option here. Okay, so you can choose an icon, and whatever you put here is what's going to be on the side. Like you can see, I have resources and tier 5. This is all what I have on my side panel, right? So you can choose your icon, and that's going to be what shows up there. And then you just give it a name, like if I wanted this to be noisy, and then you can paste the URL there. You
Which
can also
is your
choose
website that you made the
Yeah.
membership.
yeah, just whatever you just have to be if it opens in an iframe, then you can make sure to, you know, open in an iframe here. Okay, because that's the thing, not every website will allow to open in an iframe, but if it does, then everything stays within your dashboard, so it definitely adds to that more professionalism.
I love this.
Yeah,
Like
and so you can go
man,
ahead.
this thing is crazy because I use HighLevel
Mhm.
like in a very basic way for like 3 of my clients.
Huh?
Now that I went off and got my own agency account to resell it, to do a build out, like I don't know how many people on here use it already, but like this thing is amazing. Like there's so much depth to it. Like it's amazing.
Yeah,
Got the bug.
Yeah. exactly.
And I've been using it like for over 2 years. Like I've been using it like heavy. Like it's managing my clients, like my clients' lead gen and pipeline, everything. Like we've used it for everything. Then Bridget just started talking and I was like, what? Is this serious? Like, so yeah, man, this is amazing. I love it.
Yeah, I know. And it just gets better and better. Like, did you guys know that we have comments in the blog, or not the blog? I'm sorry. If you got too excited, I'm sorry. Comments in the membership area. Super, super cool. Have you seen it? So awesome. Let me show you where you can go to access that. Just a second here. Super, super awesome. Love this. This is what I mean about HighLevel. It's like this week with the Twilio thing and then adding the lead system, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so much confidence in this company. I think in 10 years, like everyone is going to know about HighLevel because it's like, duh, seriously. That's my technical word for it, is duh. Let me get into a membership area here. Let me share my screen. I'm going to show you how cool this is.
Once you finish, I got a question afterwards, please.
Sure. Okay, so I'm going to go to sites and go to products, and let's just choose one of these here. So I'm going to choose this one. where is it? And you'll see comments. Okay. So you can, if you are like the admin person, right, you can check all, of course you are, because this is your membership area, but you can check by the product here, the comments. So if I just wanted to check this one, or maybe I wanted to check here, you could do view all and then check that way. So it's super cool. All you need to do to turn it on is just, let me go to this one here, or this one. I don't know why these are empty, but okay, so let's go here and create a category. Let's just do this quickly. All right, and let's go to test. Okay, here we go. No, wait, comments. Here we go. So we created this module, right? And now it says hidden, but if you enable, and then we go back here, and then we go to, let's preview this. Then you have this module here. Well, there's nothing in it. So it would say comments here, and it's just super cool. And I totally just blew that demonstration because nothing had. So great. There's comments, you guys.
Awesome. Question.
So what is your question?
I was on the previous webinar HighLevel did with WordPress, because I have my own WordPress system, and they was like, you know, theirs is faster and stuff. My theory is I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket, and I still have my separate, you know, my website hosting with WordPress, because I like WordPress, some stuff I use, even though I'm building a lot of stuff with HighLevel and their funnels and websites. What's your thought on that? Because I know they was talking about, you know, switching over that their system, their WordPress system, but I know theirs is a lot higher than what I'm paying for my system with WordPress through my provider now.
So if it was me and I was faced with your decision, I would stay with what's working.
Yeah, I guess that's not broke.
Yeah. And I mean, as time goes on, because let's be honest, I mean, it's fairly new that HighLevel is hosting WordPress, and we have that option. And I think it's super great. But I'm like you, I don't like to put all my eggs in one basket. And so if I have a host that I'm used to using, you know, it's like you would then have the learning curve. You know, there are some things that that the HighLevel WordPress doesn't have, like the FTP. Like things. So I would say stick with what's working. If it's cheaper and you know it and everything's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I would totally do that.
Okay.
I mean, if you're a member, you know, it's great if you're like an agency member, like I am, right? So I have SaaS, and I'm not doing website builds for clients or anything like that. So like for you guys to have access to WordPress, if you just have like one website that maybe you just need a really powerful blog, and you're a member and you're not like an agency, you just want one.
I'm not building websites.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Anybody else have questions? Ray?
Just a very quick comment for Geo. While we were talking, I went out and did a Google search on MLM genealogy software, and there were 10 billion jillion comebacks on it. So you could get your own little software and enter your leads there and see exactly where they stand in the genealogy of things. Very simple.
Yeah, my goal is always to own my prospects' attention. So I never want to send anyone away to another app, another site, or anything. So that's why it's important for me to figure out like something as simple as what Bridget just showed us, to add a resource tab. Like I can add a tab that brings in that website, so they don't have to ever leave our portal. I would recommend that to everyone. Like, try not to let your prospects ever leave your attention, ever.
And as long as it has a webhook or API, you connect it to HighLevel.
Yeah.
That's the beauty of HighLevel.
That's a big deal. Huge.
Yeah, it is. And it's like, you can tell when you really start diving in and you see the power of HighLevel, it's like you can tell that really smart people created it. That's how I feel about the lead system that we just added. It's like, not only just talking to the guys, you can just tell they have so much experience, and it's like they've put all their experience into the system. And it's like, I love they built it for their own business. And it's like such a no-brainer. Here's the thing with that we all struggle with, right? How do we make our high-level agencies stand out? And it's like Gio just said, you want them to stay in the platform. You want, when they log into your agency, you want your brand there, because they are quickly making their opinion on you. Okay, how professional are you? They're going to base that on the look and the tools and all of those things. So when it comes to, it's like, yeah, they might take a chance on you for like $100 a month. But if you're asking for $1,000 a month, you want them logging into your platform. You want it looking professional. You want, the brand, you want those embedded tools, you want all of those things, because that's how you're building that trust. I mean, you might do a demo, you might do a Facebook ad, but once they get in there, they're basing their opinion of your business on what they see.
I got a question now based on that, Bridget. Based on the with the snapshot that I have with all the products in there, and I just have to go in there and calculate and brand it to me. I can use that as my base and add other products for my research, because what I want to set up is a training and growth section for all of my clients, so they can go there and choose to upgrade anything in that product. And then I just create a tab to the side, a link to that page.
Yeah, you can. I mean, yeah. So with those custom tabs, you can do like you could build out a whole sales funnel using one custom tab if you wanted to, right? To have them upgrade. I mean, you could do really complex things. You could also do kind of like what I was doing with taking that page to simplify the areas of importance within a membership area. So what's cool about the membership area too is those are locked down with password protection. So whether it's outside of your HighLevel account or embedded inside, all of those, and it's just like Gio was saying, keeping it contained inside of your program. So yeah, utilize those membership areas. And what's cool too is like you can link, like just create a simple page and then link to specific areas, or you can just link to the resource area.
Just build a lot of different pages within and then link it.
Yeah.
Because I'm working with a network, a MLM, so I'm building a system now where it be when they come and be a part of, they have other options to look at. So you answer the questions. It's a website and then created just like you just showed. So I just gotta go watch your videos, and I have.
We gotta talk, Terry. We gotta talk.
Yes, I love it. I love this. This is a answer with what we have, and with Bridget. I'm telling you again, that's why I switched groups when we came over here.
You guys, I am moving like a rocket ship. My business is growing faster than my brain can even comprehend. And so I'm just taking all of you guys with me. That's how I feel. Like I'm just telling you everything that I'm learning, everything that I'm doing. And, this is what I love about like content marketing. I'm not trying to tell you guys I'm a millionaire. I'm just telling you what works for me. And that's it. I want to help you with my experience, things that didn't work, things that did work. And I love that it's like you guys are doing the same thing that I'm doing. I know this entrepreneur thing is such a lonely place sometimes. Nobody understands. You're like, oh yeah, I'm going to build websites for a living. And people are like, okay. They just don't get it. They don't get it. And I think it's so important to have these weekly Q&As where, we can share each other's experiences. And I love that you guys have a place to go for support, and me too, because I love hearing what you guys are doing too. I might steal some ideas.
Yeah. I'm shooting these videos, so I'm pretty excited. Y'all got to watch my system I'm creating as far as my body transformation. Because right now, Bridget, I shared that with you. I'm documenting everything, but I'm not doing it from a network standpoint. I'm using that network and create my own system with it that I'm gonna call it Maximum Million, to transform your body, how to keep, I'm still eating Bluebell ice cream, everything, but I'm losing weight now. So I'm gonna show people how to keep eating what they want to eat, but you got to get in the system. And to get the system, you got to go through HighLevel. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Bridget. That was from you, Bridget. Just from that network marketing setup you did, training for that week, game changer for me. Thank you.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
You know, it's so like, we all love HighLevel, but it's so cool to like show how you can use HighLevel in so many ways, because it really just opens up your mind to like all of the amazing possibilities that we have just right at our fingertips. So exciting.
Yeah.
Anybody else have more questions or anything? No? Okay, well, let's do the little spin the wheel here. Let me get everyone's name. Add it here. Probably
Bridget,
gonna
do
be
you have a group that we're all in?
we have the Noisy Network. So
Okay.
if you go, do you want me to share with you? Go to the resources tab. Let me see here.
Yeah, I'm in the resources tab, and I did join.
Yeah, so you can see inside of Noisy, we have the Vision members private chat. We also have, you know, if you have support, or the job board is something that definitely you guys go there if you are wanting to provide services, or if you need services done, because I get questions a lot about, and somebody just messaged me today who needed a WordPress website, Terry, and some automations and things like that. So I'm sending everyone there. So make sure, and you guys can download the mobile app too. Just look for Noisy and log in, and that'll notify your phone and things like that. So let me do the little wheel spinny thing. I do also have a Facebook group, Digital Marketing for Beginners, if you want to check that out. And it's not just members, it's lots of people. So we have Terry, we have Ray, we have Ricky, we have Miss Maria. Maria's like my roommate because she keeps winning. We have Gio. And let's see, we have Edison. Okay, so Edison, Maria, Ray, Terry, I think that is everyone. 6. Yeah. Wait, yes, 6. Okay. I think Ricky hopped out. Let's see. Did Ricky hop out? Nope, he's still there. All right, cool. All right, so here we go. Let's spin the wheel.
Didn't hear me chatting over here. I was like, Terry.
Da-da-da-da! Ray is the winner. Ray, didn't you win last week? I think this tool is rigged. I think it really favors Ray and Maria a lot.
That's great. I'm sorry I had to bail out so many times today. We're building next door, and I had construction men in and out. So I had to bail out for a minute. I feel guilty about taking it, but I'll take it because I need it. Thank you. I would like the time if I'm offered the time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay. I have 3, Bridget. We got 1, 2 together, and then we'll have another one.
I know. It's so awesome though. It's like, I mean, that's why I want to you guys give me your time on Fridays, so I want to reward you with my time. And I know that sometimes there are things that you can't really get into when we're live or whatever. So I think that that's a really important thing. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for joining me. I love Fridays. I love to hear all of you guys what you're doing, and hopefully provide some value, because you definitely give value to me and I appreciate it. I will see you all on Monday, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Have an awesome weekend.